Hey everyone, here is another application that I have built for this company. I've been working on contract with them for 3 months. I've built out all the end-to-end workflows that you might see in another video, and a tracker for their out-of-service area calls, and this is another automation and tracker, again, only accessible inside the company. We've got a scorecard that kind of gives information across the entire site and all these different tabs. We have AI details of how we could improve or issues that we could resolve and how we might resolve those. There's also alerts for affiliates or intelligence. Right now there are no alerts. But we can also, how this all started is that we were having calls returned that we weren't getting paid for. And they were calls that were likely legitimate calls. And we were having humans go in and listen to the first 90 seconds of every call to say, hey, this was a legitimate call, we should have got paid, or this wasn't a legitimate call, there's no reason to dispute it. So now we can actually go in here and look, inspect the call, and we can see the full transcript and we can see the details of why, if it's valid or not. We can listen to it if we want, but we don't need to, and we can see it was valid and why it was valid. This is pretty valuable for, again, saving that time that would have taken a human. As a matter of fact, let's just qualify that. That's something else that's really that we like to do, is we like to put KPIs in the AI automated applications that we build. We see that this has gone over 8,271 calls that have been reviewed. It's saved us 413 hours of review, and there are 744 calls that we probably should have been paid on. And in that same interface I just showed you, you can do bulk disputes and get that, hopefully get that revenue back, recover that revenue. You can do it by different campaigns, over different time frames. Then we have our affiliates that are helping us source these, and we can kind of see a health card for them and how they've done. We can do a call out here where we can actually send them a quick review of all their data. We can save this. This actually goes into a PNG that they can then send in WhatsApp or whatever, which, by the way, we also have a reporting mechanism here where we can go in and report payouts. This actually is downloadable in a spreadsheet. Takes a second to load here, as there's a bit of data. And as well, then individual reports for each of the associates can be pulled as well. And let's see, we've got revenue leakage. We can see where our revenue leakage is and why we're leaking it. Like, we don't have people buying these. We have system drops, or these were kicked back on us for whatever reason. So a lot of useful data to try to identify what we could do better. We also have by geographic demands. We can actually go in and inspect by zip code and get an idea of where there's areas that we could be addressing and making better connections for these calls. We also get a lot of details regarding those demands and the health of our buyers for the calls that we do provide. And so this is really helpful. Again, it can be done by reported by affiliate or reported by campaign. And there's a lot of data here, so a lot of it is valuable to see it at face value in the interface, but there's so much data here. This is why that MCP is so valuable. This has an MCP server already natively built in. It's connected to the company chat, so they can go in and just ask for reports to be generated about this. They can ask about why certain things might be happening, and AI will go pull these records, analyze it, and give a very powerful report to help them understand how they can maybe be recovering some lost revenue or increasing their revenue, etc. So hopefully that you can see the value in this and see how maybe having an application built for your own purposes could be of value, and tying that into an AI as well, where you can create and produce reports, would be valuable for your company as well. In this whole application, I built the call QA in about a day and a half. The entire application was built in about 2 weeks. So again, 2 to 3 weeks is a pretty good sweet spot for me to be able to deliver a very powerful application catered to your business, that's AI powered and AI integrated. Hopefully you found this useful data, and it's got some things churning in your mind now, helping you think about how you could have a similar service within your own company. Thanks for tuning in, and take a look at some of my other videos to see some of the other cool stuff I've been doing, and we'll talk more soon.